Hey, this is Ronald from Punk Normal Activity. I'm sitting here with half of Screaming at Traffic. You guys could introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Paul, I play bass.
I'm Duncan, I play guitar and sing sometimes.
So how did the release shows go in Alberta?
Oh, they were so good. Like, getting to catch up with everyone, like all the old, like a lot of bands that we haven't played with before and a couple that we had. Edmonton, we played with Birds, Bear Arms, and Yo Bear.
And one more. And that was the Edmonton band that came through. What the heck was their name? They were
Gentleman's
awesome,
Pack?
Gentleman's Pack.
Yeah.
No,
Gentleman's Pack played
Gentleman's Pack was Calgary.
Yeah.
And that was the Edmonton band that came, the Edmonton band, Gentleman's Pack, came to Calgary. And then the band I can't remember the name and it's killing me because they were so good, came from Calgary to Edmonton to play with us.
Yeah.
How did it work out that the Alberta shows were before the hometown show, release show?
Yeah, just kind of how it shook out. We knew we wanted to play all the shows in June, and we were having a really hard time figuring out which venue to play at here in Winnipeg because it's summertime, so everything's all booked up. So we knew the album was coming out on the 7th, and we were like, okay, well, if we can't book Winnipeg on the 7th, then we're booking Alberta and Calgary, and it just worked out that way. That those are the ones we wound up playing first, and it was like, honestly, it was nice to get out there and like play to like, you know, our out of town friends and everything first. So
road test some material and build some anticipation for the Winnipeg show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of pictures. It looked pretty good, the shows. Do we expect some matching outfits like the EP shows?
No, I don't think so.
Not
No.
this time.
They're all ruined?
Ruined / don't fit anymore.
Yeah. The band got too fat and the suits got too dirty. I don't think any of us, apart from maybe Stephen, could fit in those things anymore.
Yeah, he's the only one who hasn't put his dad bod on yet.
Yeah.
How has the reception been for I Don't Like Sports?
Overwhelming.
Yeah, it's been amazing so far.
It's been really good.
Like, a lot of people have been like you know, like messaging us and like sharing stuff to us and being like, guys, this is so good, and like telling us their favorite songs and stuff. It's awesome. We've been sitting on this thing for a year, and it's just so nice to have it out and have people listening to it. And like, after being so nervous about whether it was going to be good or not, and people being like, oh yeah, it actually is good, we're like, oh, thank God.
We had shared a few sneak peeks with, you know, loved ones, friends, and really close friends around who come through the house a lot, and we had shared it around, and everybody was giving us positive reviews. But it's when you start hearing it from, you know, people who aren't as close to you or people you've never met, like messaging you on Instagram saying, hey, the machine didn't work properly, how do I e-transfer you the money for that CD I bought? We're like, oh, sweet, okay. Yeah. So it's been going really, really good, and we can't thank everybody enough for who's listened, actually.
Yeah.
If you guys like it, keep enjoying it, keep listening.
Yeah, it was great. I loved getting to hear the studio versions. Because a lot of songs have been on the set list for a couple of years already, so I guess it was a long wait trying to get it out.
Oh, yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, it felt like forever. We recorded it last May.
Yeah.
As when we like pretty much finished it up, and then it's just been like, you know, trying to get everything together, get the artwork together, all the working with like Little Rocket Records, which has been awesome.
We thought it was going to be one thing. We thought it was going to be like, okay, we got the album, we're going to release it in September, this is all going to be good. And then when we got signed for a Little Rocket, Graham was kind of coaching us through it, being like, no, you guys are doing videos, right? It's like, yes.
He's like, we got all this stuff
we gotta do first. We gotta get the art done. We gotta get the promotion right. We gotta make sure you guys hit the ground running. And we can't thank him enough for all the help he's actually given us, guys. We would have done it wrong.
Yeah.
And a Little Rocket approached you guys, right? You didn't go to them.
Yeah, kind of. What happened was we were recording the album with Jordan Voth, who also is guest featured on the first track. Him and his brother from Bleed American. Him and I can't remember his brother's name. Matthew, yeah. They're the ones that do the guest vocals in They Call Me Thrill House.
Yeah.
He had just like he had a couple of his bands like kind of like wind up on Little Rocket Records, you know, through like them finding him and everything. And they Graham had messaged her and be like, hey, like thanks for all the stuff you'd sent us. If there's anything you think is particularly good, why don't you blast them our way? And he sent them over a bunch of bands. And the first like 3 tracks we had finished recording were part of that. And Graham emailed him back. He's like, hey, put me in contact with these guys. I want to like work with them. And then we started talking, and next thing you know,
here we are a year later.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good. I like the stuff he's been doing, Jordan. Yeah, so you guys just returned from Western Canada. Are there plans to tour in the East?
There are definitely plans to be touring quite a bit.
At some point, maybe in the future,
Yeah.
possibly in the near future.
Yeah, we're waiting
Question
to give
marks.
we're just waiting to give proper announcements on it until after the release show.
When we know everything, you guys will know
Yeah,
everything.
also that.
Great.
Yeah. I believe there's been a couple of leaks here and there from some of our friends out of town that might know a bit more than the people in Winnipeg.
So if you
I
search
look
the
forward
internet,
to
you
it.
might find it.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks again for taking a few minutes out for me. Before we go, what bands should we all be listening to?
If you haven't listened to Morbid Stuff yet,
Obviously.
gotta shout that one out.
Yeah.
Pew Pew Pew's new album is
Insane.
unbelievable. Single Mothers, those guys are rad.
From some of the bands we played with, sorry, no. Well, oh, I guess
No, look up.
yeah. But you should look into Cheap Year is like one of the
Oh,
best
yeah.
hardcore albums I've like heard in ages. Like since like it's the best new hardcore album I think I've ever heard. Like
Oh.
as far as one that's been released in the last 10 years.
If you guys like the Ramones, man, you gotta make sure you check out the Ringwalds.
Yeah.
Holy God, they're amazing.
For kind of more like techie emo stuff, check out Birds Bear Arms. Yeah,
Yep.
they're like a screamier version of Tiny Moving Parts. It's insane.
And it's a two-piece. You would never think it's a two-piece listening to their tape,
Yeah.
but like,
And if you want some rowdy pop punk, listen to A Gentleman's Pack.
Oh, yeah.
They're crazy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, you guys.
yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
See you on the 22nd.